So the first will be the last, and the last will be the first. So that's the words that I've got, and you will have a clear understanding what this actually means for you by the end of this video. I also have some interesting prophecy to share with you, which is actually going on since September, and I'm gonna talk more about this new timeline that actually happened. I mean, the whole new era, not just the timeline, and then I do have a little message for voiceover, so stay with me till the end. So, what actually happened on the 24th of April? It was the Orthodox Easter, and it's just another Easter because we using Orthodox are using the old calendar, but the everything was done, and now we passed that critical point, and what I saw is 0 degrees, and like how I was writing the 0 degrees, I actually saw the earth and the zero on the top, which means we have been in a total alignment with God, with heavens, with 0 degrees, and like it was right at us, and we just needed to pass this critical point, and now it's all, like you can say, it set in stone. So, and when you think about the degrees, I see degrees as angles, angels, and we went the whole full circle actually, in these 360 degrees, the whole era, because it's not just a timeline, it's a positive timeline, it's the whole era. And this negative timeline, it's end, like there is no forward for them, maybe they still haven't figured it out, but they will, don't you worry about it. So for the meantime, we finished this era of Kali Yuga, which was, everything was upside down, where we actually been born into the hell, not even knowing. We just thought that this is how the things are, and this new day that's dawning, this new era, I actually got a vision, like like a big bang, but I've got the big bang where I could rewind things, go back and forth, so I'm going to explain this in a bit. So this big bang is actually alluding to say how big of the thing this is. It's not just like new timeline, this timeline, whatever, it's a totally, fully new era. It's a new day. It's a brand new reality, if you wish. And so we've been in this total alignment, total immersement with God, and people that are ready, they've got everything they need to got, and they are already in this new timeline, new earth. They are sealed. For people that are still in an old reality, they're not just going to jump from here to there, but they're also going to go to the process. But now it's more easier than ever, because we have so many people helping. And however, so again, because this is the world of free will, everyone has to, unsubscribe and subscribe into this new reality. That's how we're gonna go. So this alignment. So what is really important to understand, I'm teaching people so much about this a new alignment, because I've been living in these new energies for a couple of years now. And this is where I come into the play and teach others, what this actually means, because I've been living it, not just heard this somewhere, or read it somewhere, or just got a vision. I've been living this way of life. So this 0 point, and like we finally balance, because it's all about how the earth balanced out now, the timelines balance out, like all the universe balance out, and so it's all up to us now, to the individual humans. They have to balance out. And when I was writing this, I said, like, I noticed, like, father and feather, like it's one of the same. You can even write them the same way. And So father, feather, and so the feather is light, right? And father is truth. So the truth is light, and so it all comes to this center, like the 0 degrees and everything. It all comes to your heart. Your heart needs to be like a feather, because this is, when your heart is like a feather, it's like, this is how the truth feels, and this is how father feels, your creator, right? You have to be balanced out, because now you got this reset. It's not the bad reset, but it's really a good reset. You've got the reality reset, and now you just have to balance out within you as soon as possible, because like a pendulum that I'm always teaching my students is that you don't want to be swing on either side, even if this is a positive or this is a negative. You always want to be in a middle. Why they always say, come to the middle, come to the middle. Here, when you put God in front of your life, right, and it's guiding you, this star inside of you, starts to shine, and it's connected to this 0 degree, to your father, right? So you don't want to be on either side. You always want to be, like, take one big breath, like, and see how this feels. Like here, balance out. There is one, they call her Ma'at. Ma'at is from the ancient Egypt, and she is known for the justice, for righteousness. Her scales are like this. They're still using it, in the justice system where they just blindfold her. I mean, it's just a parody, right? But the justice, she represents justice, and she was known for when people die, and she was waiting their heart. And so if the heart is heavier than a feather, they will give the heart to the beasts. And if the heart is, light like a feather, they would be allowed to go into the higher realms. And this is exactly where we are, and what this new timeline, this new era, it's all about. It's about your heart being light like a feather, because the father and feather and truth, and like, it all comes from here. You have to be able to balance out every moment of every day, to be one with yourself, to be one with your father. They even Jesus said, like, the only way through my father is through me. I don't think that, he was thinking literally it's only through him that you can get to your father, but it's through you you get to your father. It's through you get to your father, because I don't think that Jesus is that selfish, that he's not thinking about other religions or whatever, what I mean. So our religion just took that for literal. So it's through you. And so this scale, this reset, because what you've got right now, you are in a direct alignment with your father. You're in direct alignment with the sun, with the central sun. And what is the sun? Sun is the son of God, right? Sun is the source of all life, and you are pro-life, right? We are all pro-life, not against life. What we saw in this old era that just ended literally 2 days ago. So you have actually been reborn, and resurrected, or however you wanna label this. But so I wrote as well, is the rebirth of your heart. And your heart, your scars will be healed, erased, and a new hope will rise. So it's all about, your heart, like, because all old ways and how the things were done in this old world, they are not going to work anymore. They're not going to, it's just going to be impossible to go the old ways, because I still don't know how exactly to explain this, but it's, there will be a way, I don't know how, but like, for example, if you're not in your integrity, and if you do something that's out of that alignment, if you go here or you go there, and especially if you do something like you put the action in, because the action is the language of this material world. So as soon as you do this, the system is going to reset you. So it's not going to be allowed, it's not going to be rewarded, you crushing others to climb your ladder, like I said in a previous video about this timeline, but that's why you have to come first. You have to do this work on inside of yourself, and to whatever you do daily, moment to moment, you have to be in this total alignment with yourself. So this is really truly, guys, the beginning of the new era. It's like the beginning of this new age. So in this Kali Yuga that we all know so far is, that people were totally unconscious. This is why you could see so much evil and everything was upside down. And now we got the new day, like we literally got the opposite. So we turn this universe the right side up, and it's the best time. The golden age is actually starting right now, and this age is the best to be explained is to say that people are going to be fully conscious. Like people, they're going to be able to live as long as they want to live. They're not going to go into the death, but they're going to be living as long as they want to be alive. So the good will be rewarded. Like everything that you could see, that you have so much evidence now. Just look at this old world. So many people are still living in, and all those things, because I've been saying this for ages and ages, like everything is upside down, everything is upside down, everything is literally reversed. It's not like, we're going to say a little lie. No, they're going to say 100% lie. So if this is white, they say it's black, literally. So if you know that, then, first, so many people, they will need to get in terms with that everything is upside down. But once they get in terms with that, they're going to see this flip coin. They're going to see this other reality that actually just started 2 days ago. And nothing is going to reverse this. Nothing. The God has won, and He is leading you. And all you have to do is to really balance out and put God on the forefront of your life. And, to stop stressing and to stop pushing and to stop manifesting and to stop, being a victim, and just be here, just be at home, be with God, be, balance out and allow God to heal you, to lead you, and you do what's good. That's for you have your conscience. Your conscience will always tell you, are you here, are you there, are you here? Because you all the time, through all your day, you have to feel like, I really love this. I'm exactly where I want to be right now. And this is how I live my life for the last couple of years. I don't do things that I don't want to do. I'm every moment to the every day, and that's what I'm going to be teaching, is doing actually what you want to do and enjoying what you do. There is no pushing. There is no like, I have to do this, I have to do this. No. You have to be only in this balance and to listen to yourself. You have the impulse, you do it. Does it feel good? You do it. Doesn't feel good? You don't do it. Like, do you do something that expands you or something that shrinks you? You always want expansion. You always want life, right? But you always want to be balanced out. So the other thing that you're gonna love to hear is how this all goes with these visions. So this vision is still going on, and it's pretty amazing. So September 11, 9/11, I'm 9/11, my husband and 9/11. So I don't know, something is powerful with 9/11, doesn't matter. So on the 11 of the September, I was woke up with the words like, and the energy like swooped me into my bed, and I heard, "Dear Maya, you are pregnant. We see beings around you." And I was like, whatever, and then it was the 22nd of February, and I woke up with a feeling that I had a baby, like physically, I had a baby in my belly that was 5.5 months. Like, I don't know how I knew that, but I could actually feel this baby. And that day, I had a meeting with my tribe of masters, and we didn't know that that's going to happen. But that day we come together, and we've been birthing the new earth. And I was like, and that day, also on the 22nd of February, I've got the vision like a big, massive Easter egg, like with all the colors. And I didn't know at the time what this is. Then I saw this vision after that, beginning of April, this big bang and that I can rewind here and there. So, people will be able to go, from this reality to this reality, still like jumping on. So what is really interesting, because, when you wake up, like you don't, nothing is like, nothing, it's, how can I say, when you wake up, like in the dreams, everything is possible. It doesn't make any logic. And what I realized on the 22nd of February, when I had this feeling of this baby inside of me, I realized that actually it was 5.5 months exactly since the first I've heard, "Maya, you're pregnant." And which then it lead us to count that baby is going to be born normally when it's 9 months, right? So the 9 months is actually in June. And so I'm going to leave that open, because it's not what I've learned. It's not only one thing or whatever. I'm assuming, of course, because I'm representative of the light, and it was always my time for this new earth, and this is why I started right now. And but I'm assuming, this has to do with that in June, we're going to see something concrete. We're going to see this baby be brought into life, so like it's going to be more visible. It's not just for us, like, because people are just, the people that done most healing on themselves, and they are highly spiritual, like I am, like 20 years working on myself, and last 4 or 5 I've been on the mountain literally training for this, for this path that I'm just literally starting this red hot minute right now. So this is really exciting. And so this has been done. So what's important to know? Yeah, like I explained this, we've been face to face with God on the 24th, and so this is just the very, very beginning. So these energies are still here, and like I also can see through healings, like the energy is just here. Everything is possible, and really your job is just to be totally in alignment. Don't push yourself. Don't do something that you don't want to do, because you're gonna get corrected. And you like the parody of my name in old world, Maya is the matrix, it's illusion. And this everything was corrupted, and they've been systems and mind control and all these things around. So you could actually go away with you could you could get away with doing bad things and be rewarded for it. But now it's not going to happen anymore. So even the little things, they matter. The good things, they're going to be rewarded. Like, you cannot do anything out of the alignment. You cannot be denying yourself. And in the same time thinking you're doing good for the world. Like I was waiting for this video, for example, because I have to honor myself. When spirit says, when God says you're gonna do this, I'm doing it. It's not my mind, pushing me. Even I don't feel like doing the video, or I'm not inspired, or because I have to do it. Like there is no, in this new world, there is no have to, there is no I must to, there is no like you just have to go moment to moment of this day. This is why I don't get scheduled, because I don't know how I'm gonna feel next moment and next moment and next moment, because you have to be honoring yourself in every moment of this day. And when you do that, then everything comes to you. Like I don't have to go outside of my home, which I haven't, for last 4 years, let's say, and everything just comes to me. What I need, it comes to me, and like in this new age, right, we have everything on our fingertips. So just let me see if I just covered everything. That's pretty much it. I don't want to go any longer. And then I'm just going to read the message for way showers that came in exactly on the 24th. I don't know how you felt. The energy, they were like upside down and everything, but this last week, you could say, so many people are writing me with their feedback, and they're feeling this energy. So rest assured, this has happened, and nothing is going to change this. Like the God won, and we are the first one to see it, and be grateful, because not many people are given to see it. Not many people are gonna be able to see this from the very end, from the very beginning to the end. Like I've been awake for most of my life. 20 years I've been working on myself. The last 10 are like, oh my God, and the last 5, and now with these new energies, people, they're just gonna be able to do in 5 years, not even 5 years, in 2 years what I've done in 20. They're gonna be able to do in 3 months what I've done in last 5, for example, and like I can see this in healing. The energy is just flowing, and like, so you only really that you really have to pay attention to is, are you in balance? Are you honoring yourself? Are you really living your truth? Are you walking your truth? Doesn't matter, like one step at a time, like what God's puts on your heart, and you just do it, the best you can with what you have for right now. Like just do your best, because your best it's what asked for, and your best is what is enough and what is needed. So you get next step, because we are all on different levels, and we are all helping each other. And this is happening. Humanity is ascending, like we are ascending, and we are using these bodies to ascend, which I'm going to make a whole new video about it. So anyways, message for way showers, because I don't want this to be too long. Yes, 22 minutes. Okay, so message for way showers. The time has come for you to step up into the unknown, you shiny ball of light. So this is literally what I was saying right now. Step into the pond, and then ride on the ripple effects your energy body has created. Right? So this is also to say, the God is calling you, it doesn't matter how big or small your mission is. You just take that first step, because how you make that first step, you're going to be able to ride on those waves, and you're going to get next level, and really so forget about how it was done in the old world. This way is not going to work anymore. And this is where you win. This is where, the good things are rewarded. Where your alignment, you progress naturally. You are guided. Like you are like this shining star. The God is leading you. So don't be afraid. It is perfectly okay to step into the unknown all the time, because you know now that nothing can ever happen to you, because right, you live forever. And especially now in this new age that I'm going to talk about this body. So you are all protected, sealed now with the armor of God. So how this inception literally happened, you've been absorbed with this God light. That's it. It has been done. Armor of God is your sealed, healed, golden aura of light that takes you everywhere. No more holes in it, as you have healed. You have closed your open wounds. You have closed open wounds you have been carrying for centuries. It is all healed now. All is well. So this is actually this aura and a golden shimmering light of God. And for example, the most the where you're gonna see and why it's so widely accepted to drink and all these things is because the drinking and all the other things, they make a holes in your aura, and through those holes, through those wounds, actually the evil can come, the lower energies, entities, those people that channel everything and everyone, this is where they get in. So this is why it's so important to heal. So this is the moment where you step into your mission, as this is why you have been preparing yourself for centuries. For this very moment, you have done your internal work, and now is the time to help others that need your light. Because I always teach this my people, because some people are like, oh, I don't have a big mission, or I don't have this and that, because you have to understand that every single person have their tribe around it, and some things you're gonna say just the way someone else needs to hear, and so therefore they're gonna wake up, and sometimes you're gonna say the words that they're gonna heal others, because you have the codes for those people. So everyone has their place. Doesn't matter is it big or is small, you choose, and you probably chose already why you came here and what's your mission to do. So all you have to do is to listen to our guidance and to show up. We will do the rest all in divine timing. Exactly what I said. Just do that first step. When you have the impulse, you take that first step and you let it ride. Like, don't plan tomorrow I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do the video this week. No, when you feel aligned, when you feel called, this is when you do it. This is when you feel the best, and this is the point of time when you are meant to do these things. So you don't have to be afraid anymore to let your light shine. No one and nothing will be able to shut it down. Trust that your time has come. Because I still feel so many people are still hiding, and now it's time to go out. And that you are free to step up when you hear the call. Many people need you. Many people depend on you showing up. Many people count on your light. So don't be afraid and step into the unknown. Your Father will do the rest. Father, remember that, right? All you have to do is to be aligned and in light. Light. You're feeling light, and light is one of the same. So always remember this Ma'at, that's her name from ancient Egypt. And like your heart has to be light, like a feather, because our Father is light, and you are not meant to carry these burdens, and you're not meant to do everything on your own. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna manifest, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Like, leave room for magic, leave room for God, leave be okay to wake up in the morning and see, like, okay, what I'm gonna do now, what I feel like doing now, and that time will come. Because trust me, I was the I was doing like I could, like I've done this, in the old world, like, and I succeeded in the old world, but there is nothing more exciting but being in an unknown, trusting, like, how God say, have that faith, and don't be fool around and go outside, but all the answers are literally fine here. This is why all the sages go on the mountain. Like I was on the mountain for the last 4 years, and they come back and they say, oh, everything is from the inside. So it's really true. You know, like for me, not leaving my home for 4 years, and like, because I don't, like, I'm just doing my thing and I'm having everything that I need. I don't need external someone to animate me. I don't need TV. I don't need, any external mind massage, what's been happening, in this old world. So in this new world, you actually love the peace and quiet, and the inspiration comes and you're drawn in, and you do your thing, and sooner than everything is just happening for you. So this is it. Now I'm gonna do another video just for May. I'm gonna tune in and do the thing live. I don't know what's gonna come through. I just know that May is going to be awesome. And thank you everyone for subscribing. And if you're someone that resonates with me and with my work, consider subscribing as well. So I love you guys so much. Until next video, when I'm gonna feel inspired. But now you can jump to the next video, or I'm gonna put it in the description later on. So we're gonna be tuning into May energies to see what God has for us. I love you guys so much. Leave me a comment.